You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Roy Jones Jr., 160 pounds. This guy won a champ. It's the incomparable. It's no wonder they call him the Pride of Wales, Joe Calzaghe, super middleweight.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the renowned unified world champion with a remarkable undefeated career, introducing the two-division champion of the world and boxing's pride of Wales, please welcome Joe, the Italian Dragon Calzaghe.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. He got out of the way of that right hook. Both men step back for just a moment. And you can see he does not like being grabbed onto. Calzaghe and Jones met for the light heavyweight title back in New York City in November of 2008. Calzaghe won on that occasion. Who's going to take the rematch here?
He forgot how slick, how smooth, how sharp, how crafty Jones Jr. was. Then Calzaghe came back. The pace, the power, the southpaw style was enough, and the youth got him to win. Now these guys are gonna do it all over again. Time has rolled on, but both fighters have got a little slower. Both fighters have got a bit long in the tooth. Both fighters know what they've got to do. And both fighters know they respect the danger each man brings.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A perfect counter shot. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Punch, counter punch. Let's talk about Jones Jr. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he just misses with that jab. How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be. So you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He threw the hook, didn't land. Nice exchange here from both men. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jones Jr. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge it.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Who will be buzzed first?
Todd, have you ever heard the saying, the true power is behind the throne? It's the cornermen, it's what they say to their fighters, how they pump their fighters up. The true power is behind the throne. The fighters are the ones that have got to put it into action.
This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. These two are the perfect dance partners, and he misses with that jab.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Sluggers just want to mold you down. They want to walk straight through you as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
That left counterpunch will score. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. He just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Jones Jr. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different. There's the bell for round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? He gets out of the way of that left hand.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
He misses with that jab. You'd like to see more. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jones Jr. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance with...
And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Great counter right hand there. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
And they get out of the way of that left hand. Big left there, but misses. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. They just missed with that big right hand. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Catch and shoot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Let's talk about Jones Jr. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have... Here we go in the 6th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do. Why weren't they more cautious? I thought we were going to see the finish there. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Big swing and a miss. Big right hand just misses. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. There's a counter shot. Let's talk about Jones Jr. He is down big time on the score.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest.
And there's the bell for round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And a counter left. This is a high-octane battle. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. Oh, that punch. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. He missed with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Let's talk about Jones Jr. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judge...
And we enter the 8th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you...
Oh, and a heavy shot, and you can see his legs are gone. And now they're right back into the fray. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Just gets out of the way of that left hand. That left counter was perfectly timed. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented. Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Might want to back out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. So his offense, let's talk about Jones Jr. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match.
This could be the end. A much better game plan here. Good counter left hand there. These two fighters are made for one another. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice exchange here from both men. Very close round with 10 seconds. Can he do it? What a massive upset this would be.
Oh, what a shot. He's staggered. He's staggered. Does he know? Does he know he's even done?
Let's talk about Jones Jr. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. And there's the bell for round 10. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punching for both these fighters. That counter shot lands. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Ted. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
That left hand misses. Insane action. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. Having second...
Off-the-charts action from both of these fighters. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure. What a punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Hold everything! There it is! A game-changing shot!
He is absolutely gone. The referee's keeping a close eye on him.
Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. Total change of styles to make sure they got it. And every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.